Hey everyone, it's Friday, so that can only mean week in review time. I know it's been already 2 weeks without any week in review, but we had the offsite in Slovenia, the team building, and then I had a week off, so I really needed some rest, and I was able to, so yeah, I'm prepared for the next 6 months. But as always, I'm Mihna, community lead, and I'll be hosting the week in review. And I'll start off with our community town hall. So yesterday we hosted the first community town hall of the year, and there were a lot of updates. Basically, we're focusing on improving security, interoperability, and user experience. Urne shared that they're focusing on cryptography engineering to basically reduce dependence on TEs. And this comes with the introduction of threshold secret sharing, and of course a lot of focus is shifted on Ruffle, which will open up a lot of use cases. We have a really packed agenda for today, so a lot of updates that have been over the past 2 weeks, so I need to check my actual agenda. But yeah, our short and long-term focus is of course building a thriving ecosystem of dApps. We need to increase TVL as well. Expansion to Asian markets is also a big priority for us. Improving scalability for projects to launch their own paradigms. And this is a huge one, interoperability between paradigms. And a new focus support for ephemeral paradigms, which are sort of temporary runtimes. In other news, Nexus and Explorer now support custom paradigms. Next up is support for consensus. The engineers are aware of the community concerns, so they're working on displaying staking rewards in the Explorer and the ability to interact with dApps that either no longer have an UI or their UI crashes, and I think this is useful because of course blockchain is decentralized and there might be projects who abandon the project and users are left with stuck funds, so this way you can interact with the actual dApp without having a UI. Also, very good news. I know this is the most asked question in our community, but the mobile wallet is ready for Android at least. We're waiting for approval from Google Play Store, and next up comes the iOS app. So yeah, finally we get to see the mobile app. I have played around with it. It's in testnet. We tested it internally and it works perfectly. On the BD side, a lot of grants are in the final stages. BD has also hinted new partnerships. There will be the integration of a new bridge, also an exciting new partnership coming soon, but I can't spoil more. On the community side, we also have a lot of new initiatives coming up for the academy, the launch of the university program, a new Sentinels program cohort, which will focus more on basically ambassadors hosting local meetups, attending conferences on behalf of Oasis. So there will be exciting times ahead for the ambassador program. Also, as we mentioned, basically most of the departments are focusing on expanding into the Asian markets, and this is also a priority for the community team. So exciting times ahead. The next 6 months will be very busy for us. But yeah, check out the recording. It's on our YouTube channel, and you'll get to see all the updates from all the departments. In terms of new partnerships, we announced Rivals.ai, which will work hand in hand with Oasis to explore off-chain verifiable compute, also known as TEML. And Oasis is Sapphire for on-chain privacy. Rail is another project that's using Oasis to build self-sovereign KYC processes that are encrypted with Sapphire. A very exciting new project is Accumulated Finance, and they're launching liquid staking on Sapphire. They're currently on testnet, and you can test out their dApp. I tested it myself, and it works flawlessly. But this is a big thing, liquid staking, because it will allow users to keep securing the network through staking their tokens and using that liquidity for interacting with the Sapphire ecosystem. This has been a missing puzzle piece from our ecosystem, and I'm happy that Accumulated Finance are doing this. Also, in terms of wallet, the product of Ori Chain Labs now supports Oasis Consensus and Sapphire, and they have integrated with Thorn protocol, the stable swap protocol. We had a Telegram AMA with Thorn protocol, in case you missed it, but you would basically have to scroll through the thousands of Telegram messages to find it. But we're actually thinking of structuring Telegram in channels so we can keep the AMAs in one place. But in terms of new events, we kicked off a new series of ecosystem calls, and Will, our ecosystem growth manager, hosted the first one and was joined by Oasis, Thorn Protocol, Accumulated Finance, and Revine, which is the former Vine project, which was now taken over by the Protofire team, the same team who built the Oasis Safe. So very capable guys. We respect them a lot, and I'm sure that Revine will be great. And for this, you can find the recording on our YouTube channel. We also launched a new Meet the Team series episode where we got to meet Mark Kalin, our director of operations, who basically brings a fresh business perspective to our project. He also talked about our vision and future plans, and as always, you can find the episode on our YouTube channel. Marco, our BD manager, hosted a very interesting Twitter Spaces with 01 Labs, one of our recent partners for empowering decentralized AI, Ocean Protocol, Near, and SeraphNet, and they basically discussed the current AI and crypto landscape. And you can find the recording on our Twitter page and on the community Rose Garden. But our content team has been very busy lately, and they released a lot of new articles, all of which, of course, you can find on our blog at oasisprotocol.org/blog. But I'm going to go over some of them. One of the articles focused on our launch of $1 million Rose Pool for decentralized audits and bug bounties, basically to enhance security for dApps on Sapphire. And the first dApp to undergo the process is Illuminex, set to start in July, and this is with the help of Head Finance. The content team also launched a new series of articles called Oasis 101, and the first two are Web3 privacy, which goes over challenges, compliance, our approach in terms of smart privacy. Another one is what is MEV. Basically goes through explaining of what MEV actually is and highlighting the fact that Sapphire offers default MEV protection. So both definitely worth a read. Another very interesting article is Crypto and AI, mapping the landscape, which discusses the intersection of blockchain and AI and goes over different verticals in the field. Also out is the May engineering update, which covers Rose wallet improvements, Oasis assets and UI updates, CLI and core updates, testnet and service stability, and Explorer and SDK developments. And one article I definitely recommend reading is called The Past, Present and Future, which we released yesterday after the Townhall. And it covers our achievements over the past 6 months, our future plans in terms of network partnerships, initiatives, and community concerns. Very detailed article, covers all the bases, so I definitely recommend reading it. And as I said, all of the articles are available on our website at oasisprotocol.org/blog. In terms of upcoming events, first off, Marco is hosting a actually is joining a Twitter Spaces with Cluster Protocol, and we'll get to learn about how decentralized, secure, multi-party computation and privacy-enabled AI will shape the future of the industry. The event will take place Tuesday, July 2nd at 5 p.m. CET. Hats Finance is hosting a workshop focused on Oasis, also on July 2nd at 1 p.m. GMT, and you'll get to learn about they'll be going through different steps, and one of them will be the overview of the Oasis network, setting up environment, connecting to the Oasis testnet and mainnet, and Q&A and troubleshooting. I think it will be a very interesting workshop. And yeah, last but not least, ECC Brussels. We're going. A big part of our team is going there. And it will be a big one as we're hosting our second edition of the Oasis Rendezvous, co-hosted with Midas. And starting with 3 p.m. CET until 9 p.m. CET, you can find us there, where we basically hope to enchant you with meaningful conversations, and of course there will be food and drinks. So don't miss out, register today as we have limited slots. But in case you can make it to the rendezvous, we'll also have an exhibitor booth on July 10th and 11th at the main ECC venue, where our engineering, BD, community and events teams will be there. And we'll try to help you find out more about Sapphire and how to build confidential contracts for Web3 and AI. So yeah, that's kind of it for this week in review. I hope to see you next week. Cheers everyone, have a great weekend.